What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. I know I'm early today, but hey, we're gonna get this thing done and over with. And we're gonna bring Nick Saban Jr. on. But before I do that, let's see who's in the comments right quick. Dean Cloud, what's up, brother? Roll Tide. Stephen Hicks, Roll Tide. President Chip. AD Mitchell he ain't nobody special. I mean, I don't know why y'all Georgia fans think AD some kind of world national wide receiver. I mean, he only caught 7 touchdowns for your mighty Georgia Bulldogs in 2 years. He only had like 640 yards receiving in 2 years for your mighty Bulldogs. So, oh well. But anyway, what's up, Nabel? Go Buckeyes. What's good, KB? Game of the year, Bama versus Texas. I don't think it's going to be the game of the year. Sonny Black. I'm not Sonny Black, but Stephen Hicks. What's up, man? Sonny Black called me and said that Alabama is going to put the beat down on Texas. That's a no-brainer. But Roll Tide. Stephen Hicks, Dean Cloud. Okay, Roll Tide, everybody that's in the comments right now. And anybody that's watching, Roll Tide. Shelly Mack, Bama fan, Holly Addison, Dennis Collier, Jimbo Contract. All of y'all, Roll Damn Tide. Maxine, Keith Holcomb. Bulldog 1776. What's up, baby? Going to be a good weekend of college football. Yes, it is. Watch Dale be the first to call. Hey, I don't mind. Dale can be the first. That's my partner. Dale is like legend. You know, me and Dale is like legend and Paul Finebaum. We're going to put it that way. Oh, man. But what's up, Shelly Mack and Joe M? But I'm going to go ahead and bring Nick Saban on so we can talk about this past game, Alabama versus Middle Tennessee, and we'll talk about the game coming up this weekend, our Alabama Crimson Tide versus the Texas Longhorns. What's happening, Nick Saban Jr.? Welcome.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Doing pretty good, man. What about yourself?
Doing great. Football back. We had a great week one of football. A lot of shockers.
Yeah, we had a couple of them now.
Some people showed us who they really were.
We're gonna talk about it. Some people didn't live up to the billing from the off season. You know, it is what it is, baby. It be like that sometimes, you know.
It is.
Yeah. But we gonna first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna talk about our Alabama Crimson Tide.
The best damn team in college football.
And that's what it looked like to me. Bulldogs 17-7. I need to get me a damn horn or a bell or something every time somebody give a super chat with Bulldogs 1776. Appreciate the 5, baby. Let's see what it said. ESPN week 1 down 44% because of Disney dumbasses. Disney did them wrong, didn't it?
Yeah, man. Like, what the hell Disney got going on? Cause they do it with Dish. They do it with everybody. Dish Network, the Red Key. They always doing it, getting into it with. I don't know what the hell on these folks.
They waited to the start a few minutes before a game coming on. The Florida and Utah game to do that.
I would have lost my goddamn mind.
Yeah, I think I would have canceled right then.
Shit, my wife would have raised some money here. They probably would have gave that shit to her for free for 2 years.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. King Brian, appreciate the 5-piece, baby. Go horn. King Brian, he want to support these horns, baby. But
hey, he came in my chat the other day talking about go horns. I said go Ball State.
Yeah, man, King Brian, man, he want to hate on it, but right now, you know how we say SEC, damn that. It's Bama over everything for me right now.
When you said that other day in video, I'm like, you know what? Right now, I'm feeling that shit. I like you know, SEC and all that, but damn that right now, it's us versus Alabama versus everybody, bro.
Yes, sir. Bama over everything, baby.
I was watching your boy video one day, trending topic podcast.
Yeah.
He said right now, Georgia is the most hated team in football. I said, stop it.
No. Don't nobody talk about Georgia, but Georgia fans and us.
That's it.
That's it, man.
I said, when we lose 2 games in the season and they praying on your downfall, tell me you'll be the most hated team then. We ain't even won we ain't win the championship in 2001. We ain't go nowhere near the playoff 2002, and they still do not want us there. They want us to be dead and gone. Georgia, y'all, hey, I respect y'all what y'all doing, but y'all ain't got there yet, dog.
They tired of it, baby. They tired of it. You know it. You know it. But let's talk about. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, finish.
When the small teams get up and play for you, when the small teams that are irrelevant get up and give you a challenge, this when y'all ready. When Vanderbilt say, we ready, y'all come to our house, this when y'all ready. Teams ain't doing that for y'all, dog.
Exactly. And Keith Hogan, you right. Everything big in Texas, including the losses. Because you're about to get an L this weekend. But anyway, let's talk about this past Saturday and what we saw from our Crimson Tide versus Middle Tennessee State. And for everybody in the chat, how many times do we got to say it? We are not celebrating beating Middle Tennessee. We are celebrating and talking about the progression that we seen from 2022 to this first game. The wide receivers, how they was holding on to the ball, the lack of penalties, the discipline we played with this past weekend. That's what we celebrate.
How Jalen looked calm in the pocket when he felt the pressure coming, made the throw and took the hit at the same time. That's the type of stuff. It ain't the amazing catch for the touchdown. It was the poise in the pocket at the moment.
Yeah, 0 turnovers. Didn't have any turnovers. Defense, for the most part, played mistake-free. Yeah, we had a couple of coverages that was busted at one time that I seen. Yeah. But for the most part, we played mistake-free football on defense. And like I said, we only had 2 penalties, 0 penalties on the offense. So you know that's a big step up from last season. But let's talk about Jalen Milroe. 3 touchdowns in the air, 2 on the ground. Right?
Yes, sir.
Like you said, he was poised in the pocket. And the only time he really had to run was on that bad snap. And he turned it into a touchdown. So as for me, I feel like, I know Coach Saban ain't came out and said it, but I feel like Jalen Milroe is quarterback for QB1 right now, even though Nick Saban ain't came out and said it.
I agree. It's one of the things, even if it was up in the air before the game was over, it was clear who the starter is. So it was clear who the starter is moving forward. And I remember watching the game at some point, I can't remember the exact words they were saying, but they were trying to insinuate like he the starter for right now. Like they're going to walk somebody else out on the game against Texas this Saturday. Like that was going to possibly happen. I was like, these people need to stop this shit, man.
Yeah. Let's go back to the chat right quick. What's up, Roll Tide Rise Up? Sweet Home Bama. Bama Wisdom. Zach Goggins, Carly Hinton. We got a lot of other people in here. Rachel Harris. But yeah, man. So what do you think about, a lot of people was thinking it was going to be Ty Simpson QB1. But game time, he's the 3rd quarterback on the depth chart. They put Tyler Buckner at 2. And for me, I think the reason Tyler Buckner is at 2 is because him and Tommy Reese, they know each other. They don't work with each other. He know Tommy Reese know him, that relationship. I think that's why he at 2. And Tyler Buckner made a couple of good throws too.
And I'm gonna tell you, the week before game week, if y'all were paying attention, they said Tyler Buckner was killing in the practice. They were saying he looked like he caught on, he done caught up now. And that's all the thing was in the beginning. He ain't had no time with the team, so basically he trying to get used to everybody. And like I said, before game week, they were saying that Tyler Buckner looked so much more important. They were saying it basically. And Ty Simpson, only thing we was hearing about Ty Simpson, he'll start off good, then he inconsistent. He'll start off good, then all of a sudden he'll drop off. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Lawrence Jacobs, man, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. 1992, that was a great year for us football. You know, King Brian, you just being a hater right now. It's all good, but I tell you what, I feel like your quarterback will throw 2 picks before mine will. You can believe that from what I seen. So, but anyway,
after Saturday, I'm gonna continue to call him Jalen Mildew, cause Mildew gonna do what it do for us.
Like Sonny Black said, you call him Mildew and do he did.
Yeah, so, he did.
So and the thing about it, I like the Tommy Reese scheme. Running game, he's using the run game. He start Milroe off with short to intermediate passes, get him in a rhythm, and then he go for the deep ball. And he threw 2 of those. I know the last one to Martin E. Black was a 29-yarder, but the other one was 49 and 47 yarders, I think. And those passes were pretty on the money.
Yeah,
that's what my eyes seen. Yeah, and the other one was a pass interference. So he got touch on the ball. You know, I know one of them. He didn't get his hips into it, and it fell dead. You remember
that's
that?
All it was.
So that was the only really bad throw that I seen him make. But all the rest of them seemed to be perfect to me.
Yeah.
So 18, what he was 15 of 13 of 18, that's like 75%, you know. So that's pretty good. Yeah. And noting that 194 yards, three touchdowns through there, 2 on the ground, all in 2.5 quarters. Not even 2.5 quarters.
Yep.
Because he came out when we made that last score. He didn't come back in. It was 10:25 left in the third quarter. So 2 quarters in them. Yeah. So basically, yeah, he did all that.
Yep.
So I'm happy for Milroe because everybody was doubting him, man. So hopefully that'll continue on into this week.
Go into a little bit more what you were saying about Tommy Reese. See, I was telling a lot of people this summer, I said, y'all keep looking at Notre Dame for what Notre Dame is. I said, take the fanboy out of it, put the football in there, put the X's and O's in there. I said, people were trying to say, yeah, he coming to Alabama to learn Alabama system. Okay, that might be so. But I felt like, anyway, he was going to have more influence on his offense than we think. For the simple fact, Tommy Reese's offensive style is more of what Saban wants to do. Control the ball, run the ball, control the clock, dominate, run the ball, scheme up in the pass. So we seen it Saturday with the 2 tight end set. You know what I'm saying? It was more of a Tommy Reese influence than we thought it was. And I was saying, too, in the offseason that all the quarterbacks we have will benefit from Tommy Reese because all of them had the same capabilities. Now, Milroe running abilities are way better than Reese and Buckner and Simpson. But all of them had them same capabilities to use their leg to get away. So I felt like all quarterbacks was going to benefit from him. And what Tommy Reese did, like you said, little short intermediate throws. Same thing. And I was saying this, same thing Ty Monken does. It's the same thing Tommy Reese did. A lot of people didn't want to hear that jump. What he did was that's been a little short intermediate, dink and don't. And what you do, you build a confidence and a rhythm. Now Milroe feels like he can sit back there and sling that rock.
Yes. I see you, Bama Mo say he going live from Bryant Denny Stadium Saturday.
Yes, sir. Let's do it. I'm going to tune in, too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, buddy. He going to have on his 10-gallon hat, waiting on Alabama to get Texas that 10-gallon ass whooping. And you can believe that. But let's talk about the offensive line.
Darren Dackor need to sit his ass down.
Yeah, that's true. But, you know, they need to open up them running lanes. They too damn big not to be opening up no running lanes. Even though, we had like 40 yards rushing. Jalen Milroe had 45 of them. He was the leading rusher. All right, but still, we got this offensive line got to open up these running lanes. And I think, during the course of the season, this their first game during the course of the season. I think they're gonna get that continuity. So, and then everything will be flowing smoothly because we got the backs.
Yeah, and I was about to bring it up. I'm gonna hit on that. See, I play offensive line, and sometimes too, especially when you put new pieces in with a group, sometimes it take a little bit. But what I seen from them, I feel like they're gonna get. I feel like it ain't gonna be the problem like we've been having in the past 2 years. I just think about Caden Proctor, and then we ain't even coming from his side for real. But Caden Proctor and Derry Dycourt, he playing a new position, so you know what I'm saying. They got to fill it out. But I think they're gonna be all corrected. All corrected this week. Probably still see a little, you know what I'm saying. But throughout the course of the season, we're gonna be a goddamn award-winning offensive line, I think.
Yeah, but I think for right now, we need to go ahead and go with Terrence Ferguson.
Terrence Ferguson, go on, get him in there. Yes, sir. Now, I respect Derek Dycourt because you're an Alabama guy, bro. You stuck through the mud, getting pulled and playing some golf, so I respect it about you. But it ain't about a single person right now. It's about team right now. Coach Saban got to do whatever best for the team right now, man.
Yep, that's true. And another thing that I like, man, on these 3rd and 1s, 3rd and inches, 4th and 1s, we ain't in the shotgun. We on the center calling quarterback sneaks. And you got a big quarterback. So, yeah, I like that, man. Damn that. And when we get in the red zone, we running the ball.
And so I'm gonna tell you what what you just said, 3rd and 1s and red zone running the ball. I'm gonna tell you what they do for an offensive line. It builds confidence in the offensive line because it's showing that you trust the offensive line. So therefore, that's gonna go back to they play because they know, all right, these boys putting the confidence in us. They believe in us to push to get across this the end zone or this 1 yard line.
Yeah,
that feeds into an offensive lineman, man.
Right. And I was looking at somebody's podcast. I don't know if it was Josh Pate or who it was, and they was talking about the offensive line. And with past 2 seasons, the offensive line wasn't given the opportunity to be a great offensive line, to run, block, and all this. But with Tommy Reese gonna put this offensive line in a position to be great. So, and like you said, they was talking about the run game, trusting and putting confidence in them guys up front. So, yeah, man. All in all, I'm impressed with the offense. I'm impressed with the tight end. Especially the tight end blocking, man. I was impressed with that.
Yes, sir. Even think about Amari Black. He's a little guy. He's one of the smaller tight ends, and he didn't improve so much from last season into this season with his blocking, bro. With his block, like Amari Black, that emerged, bro. He didn't came to life. A sophomore, and he didn't came to life. He didn't have to wait no his junior year. He stepped up this all season, did whatever he had to do, and look at him now. Then man, he finna be a star on this offense, dog.
Yes. President Chip, appreciate the 2-piece. The link is not in the chat yet. That's going to be the second part of the show. I open the chat up so you can call and you can talk to me or whatever. But that's the second part of the show. We're gonna get this part out the way, and then I open it up for y'all to call in, hit the link, whatever you want to call it. Also, Amari Black, he was clocked in practice running 21 miles per hour as a tight end. That's fast.
That's super fast.
I didn't know he was that fast. So I mean, he might be a small tight end, but that's fast for his size. So
think about it. He the tight end that we can line up wide if we want to in the wide receiver position.
Yes. Now what I say for the wide receivers, I ain't seen Malik Benson, man. I've been hearing a lot about him, plus, he had 1 catch. But check this out, like it's the first game, Middle Tennessee. You ain't showing all your cards. So, but I think we're going to be a wide receiver room by committee, just like a running back room by committee. Now,
yes, sir.
But against this game in Texas, unless it's a blowout, I don't think we'll see all the running backs like we did this past game. I think it's going to be 2 or 3 of them. So
yeah, I can see that. But speaking of running backs, Jam Miller got blew up one time in the backfield, bro. And when I
yeah,
talk about with the pass pro, we
yeah,
gotta have that against Texas.
pass blocking.
We can't blow assignments in the backfield when you got a block running back. We can't do that, bro.
Yeah, he got blew up. And matter of fact, I think that's one Milroe got sacked on.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got blew up. We got the pass block. That's one thing we got to do. I think what's the name? Jason McClellan and Roydell, they pretty good at pass blocking.
Yeah.
Those two. But we'll see how those other ones do. I think what's the name? He missed a block too. Not Jam Miller. Justice Haynes. He missed one too. So, but let's get to the defensive side of the ball. What you think about that defensive line?
I like it. I want to see more push from that D line, but I do know that also playing defense lineman, I do know that comes with time too. You're gonna get your rhythm for that. But I love the linebacker play. Deontay Lawson playing like an old-fashioned, old-style Alabama linebacker. The boy playing sideline to sideline. He putting in that work. Tresman Marshall, he did well. But I think the reason why he got pulled, because one time I think he got like beat in the coverage or something. Like he was getting beat in coverage or something. And who they put in? Kendrick Blackshire.
You see, that's what I'm liking, man. That's what I'm liking. Them boys, they ain't out there doing the job. They pulling them, putting somebody else in there. It ain't like when daggone Pete Golden, he just leave them out there.
That's okay, buddy.
So, yeah. DeMarco, he roll call in the day. Everybody.
DeMarco, what's going on, partner?
And somebody put in it. Okay, Dean Cloud says Rice didn't have, it ain't coming up there, but Rice didn't have any trouble with that Texas D-line or offensive line or some shit like that. Yeah, okay. Rice didn't have any trouble with that Texas D-line. Bama going to run the ball. Yeah, I looked at that game. Matter of fact, I just looked at that game. I seen some of it Saturday, but I looked at it Sunday. The game in its entirety. But yeah, Rice was running the ball pretty good. It was time Rice was penetrating their offensive line too. So
that's what I was about to get at. Somewhere on the defense side of the ball. I ain't watched the whole game, but I watched a little bit because Georgia came on. But what I seen is, like I said, Quinn Ewers is inconsistent. Ever since he came back from the injury, he ain't been the same. He is inconsistent. And if we can get to him, that's why I need this defensive line to get that pressure. If we can get to Quinn Ewers and make him uncomfortable early, Texas, I'm telling y'all right now, it's gonna be a long day. Cause I don't think he was connected with Xavier Worthy and all that all the time like he should have been.
Xavier Worthy, he had 7 catches, but Terrence Jones. The reason why Rice didn't have any over 20 yards because y'all were tearing his damn quarterback up. y'all was getting to the quarterback, man. But for the most
Terrence Jones is a Texas fan now.
Yeah, Terrence, he the Texas fan. But I'm gonna say, well, I ain't talking about Texas. I'm just talking about our defense. Our linebackers is the truth. Our linebacker room is the truth, man. I'm telling you.
Jahad Campbell's supposed to return too.
Yeah, he's supposed to return this week. We're gonna see how much he's gonna play though. We're gonna see how much he's gonna play. But I mean, Deontay Lawson and Blackshire and Dallas Turner didn't do much last game, but I like what I seen from Tresman Marshall also. Yeah, Chris Braswell. So
Kadarius Robinson came in and made a big play too. Kadarius Robinson gonna be a big contributor to the defense.
Yes. Matter of fact, he was one of the first ones to make a big play.
Yes, he was.
Because I was like, that's the one I got mad at last year for touching that damn football on that kickoff.
Oh no, I was thinking it was the more Kennedy for the longest, but everybody saying
it was Robinson, 34, man. I remember that like yesterday.
That shit was funny, boy. It's funny now, but that shit pissed me all in, boy.
Oh yes. So what's the name? They back practicing. Caleb Downs and Key. So they back practicing. Terry Arnold, he did pretty good. I don't think Kool-Aid, man. Why is he returning these daggone punts, man? He too critical for the defense.
I'm gonna tell you. I explained to my dad, cause he told me the same thing. I said, I'm gonna tell you. I said, honestly, I don't like it neither. But when you got these punts, you need a veteran like him who's guaranteed to secure the ball, and he's not gonna make no big crucial mistake. So when you talk about these young guys gonna possibly make the young mistakes, muffle punt. I know Kool-Aid can do it, it's possible, but he's most likely not to do it on the team we got. So because when you go to young guys, yeah, you might get some good returns. You got the fast dudes, but you need security, you need guaranteed security. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't like it neither, because now he was doing stuff like he was trying to do too much against Middle Tennessee. Doing runs, right. You shouldn't have even been trying to run, and that's why we don't like it. But I get what Coach Saban doing. I need a leader. I need somebody that got the experience, who's most likely not to make mistakes back there.
Yeah, and I was listening to Touchdown Alabama, not Touchdown Alabama, but what's his name? Yeah, with Bo Scarborough and all them.
Oh, Bama Standard.
Yeah, Bama Standard. How they were saying they need somebody with quick 2 steps. Their first 2 steps is quick.
Yeah.
You remember how Jalen Water was and Javier Arenas and all of them.
Yep.
Yeah, they gone. So, but I can understand, because I remember when Cyrus Jones was back there, he won all that to me. But Cyrus Jones did make some big plays back there.
Think about Slade Bolden. He wasn't
Slade Bolden,
but he gonna secure the ball.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, because we don't need nobody making no damn mistakes.
And that's why Kool-Aid is back there, because he's less likely to make a young guy mistake.
Yeah. All right, well, let's talk about Texas, man. This Texas week 2, baby. Let's talk about Texas. I gave my score prediction, and I think I said we 38 to 38-18 or something like that. That was my score prediction.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I got it right here, because I did say 38-17. I've been saying all season we're gonna whoop their butt by 38 points. I mean, not 38 points, but by at least 17 points. So that's my score prediction.
And I ain't really got no score. I don't never come up with a real score, but I'm gonna say I'm in the same range from the 14, 17 range. I've been there for I've been there for a while, like since this summer. This my range, because I just feel like I've been saying all summer, we played in Texas last summer. We played in the heat of the day. We played under their circumstances. We played in a place where the whole state of Austin wanted Alabama to lose. Band could come, all our fans set up in the upper deck, and that's the key to having the home field advantage. But now they're coming to Brian Denny, playing up under the lights, returning the favor, to sit up in the upper deck, and they're playing up under our circumstances. I would say I think they're going to come up off of momentum at first, but toward the end of the second quarter, bro, I feel like we wear them down bad, bro. I feel like they start feeling it quick, because our defense is going to make more stops than their defense.
Yes, and y'all listen to Genova. Hit the like button, baby. Hit the like button.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
You got to remember, going back to last year, we was undisciplined. 15 penalties in that game. I believe it was 15, 10 or 15. It was a whole bunch of them. So,
some of came by the more critical person, Will Anderson.
Yes, we committed 7 penalties per game last season. Okay, we didn't have 2 this past week. All right, if we can play disciplined football, I think we'll win easy.
And what I've been telling you all season, my concern is not the quarterback. My concern and all that bullshit everybody talk about. My concern is, can we come in this season disciplined and with a change of mindset? That's the only thing I knew. If we can change just those 2 things, we a championship team last year. If we can just change, even with the bad play calling from Pete Golden and Bill O'Brien, even with that, because if they got the dog mentality, even with that Pete Golden defense, they could have got their muscle up and we finna play hard-nosed football. We finna stop Jaden Daniels and not let him score this touchdown. All right,
Yep.
somebody in the safety in the background with a change of mindset. All right, what we gonna do to figure out this Jalen Hyatt situation? As a player group, they're gonna come together with a change of mindset themselves and stop this shit. But last year they didn't have that mindset. They didn't have discipline.
Hey,
and that was my only two concerns about this Alabama team.
They took on the identity of the coach, of the offense coordinator.
Yes.
Now, electric grid, I don't think we're gonna see Rashard or James Smith. Two true freshmen. I think this game is too critical. Now, unless it's a blowout. That's about the only way I think you'll see them. But and then
like
getting the Quinn Ewers. Yeah, I like both of them too. But getting the Quinn Ewers, if we can pressure that guy, it's a done deal. Done deal. Unless they want to take him out and put what's the other name? Malik Murphy.
Malik Murphy. Then
they put him in. But they didn't. Did they play him the other day? They didn't play him the other day, did they?
I think they did. Yeah, they did play Malik Murphy. I think because I think Texas was fan. I think some of the. I'm not sure. I didn't see the whole game, but I heard this is what I heard. Some of the Texas fans were mad that Archie Manning didn't come out the second, and I'm like, why would he come out the second? Malik Murphy is a good quarterback. They sleeping on him. But you know how that Manning, everybody they big on that Manning hype right now. And like I said, to me, Manning was overhyped to me. He's overrated. I could be wrong. He can blossom into a great quarterback, so I can be wrong. But high school wise, he was overrated coming out. He was too highly rated coming out for me. I was telling people I like the Dylan Larnage better.
I think he getting that hype because of the family.
The
background he come from. I like what I see out of Dylan Lonergan, man.
Yeah.
But, Texas, and the thing about it, Texas coming out against Kent, they was trying to establish that passing game because I think they're going to test us in that passing game a lot with Xavier Worthy, A.D. Mitchell. I forget that other receiver name. I think they're going to test us. And I know they're going to go to Xavier Worthy most of the time. Because I think like the first 6 or 7 passes against Kent or Rice was to Xavier Worthy. So if we can lock him down, we'll be straight. Just I ain't gonna say we're gonna shut him down, but mitigate or keep his catches minimal, then we'll be good. But
I feel like
pressure on Ewers. No, I'm just saying
that's what we need.
Ewers make mistakes in the turnover battle.
Because if we can get pressure on him, and I think our secondary is going to make them windows real tight. So we can get pressure and keep them windows tight, mistake turnovers are going to happen. But our key, get to Quinn Ewers. That's the key. Get to him.
That's it. Daggone still going to have to dial up some blitzes, man.
And I think it will. See, that's the thing about Steele versus Pete Golden. Steele gonna come strategically with his blitzes.
Yes.
You seen him Saturday. The blitz he sent, that was strategically. They got home. Last year, Pete Golden to dial up a blitz, and them linebackers couldn't get Henry Toto could never get home.
Man, look. I don't even want to hear Henry Toto name ever again. Ever. Not even.
But you know what? I don't know
how
true it is, but I heard the Houston Texans love him. I don't know how true it is, but I heard the Houston Texans love him. So, was it him or was it that weak ass play calling, bro?
I mean, when you're going in the hole, closing your eyes, that's you. So, but yeah, man. I got us beating Texas. I seen Uncle Lou. He picked us to lose in the all season. He's sticking with He's sticking with it. He say he just want to see. He want to see a good game. Two blue bloods. He just want to see a good game. But he's sticking with his pick. But hey, I respect that. So, but another thing I want to talk about is I want to talk about LSU, and I want to talk about Clemson. You know what? I said I was gonna call somebody out. Where's Share the Light, man? Where's Share the Light?
Share the light.
He went missing after game one. After game one, he done gone missing. I ain't never seen nobody go missing after game 1. He ain't got nothing. He done lost all hope after week 1.
Hey,
I mean,
he was in my comment talking about days on 12-day-old greens. All the teams messed up.
Whatever. Well, I, you know, that's a lot. Do you know how bad 2-day-old greens smell?
I know that right.
Yeah, so if they were 12 days and they still ate them, they some damn fools, man. But shit, man. But yeah, man, what you think about?
Go ahead.
No, I was going to ask about LSU.
Game. Clemson showed me who they were, though.
No, yeah, LSU did too. But let's talk about LSU. Let's talk about LSU. LSU was getting all this hype all season, you know. And I said it. They only getting all that hype is because they beat Alabama. Because they'd have lost that game by 1 point. Nothing probably wouldn't have been said, right? For us building all this hype toward them and Brian Kelly. Brian Kelly beat Alabama his first year. He won the West his first year. Do you think they fell into the trap? Even though it's just week 1.
Do I think LSU fell in the trap?
Yeah.
About all that hype?
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. I think so. Because Brian Kelly, he was doing uncharacteristic stuff too before the game. Talking about we're gonna beat the heck out of Florida State. But yeah. I was one of the ones that contributed to all that hype too, man.
I wasn't sold on them from the beginning. I'm like, they still. The fact of the matter is, I know they beat Alabama. They still lost 4 games. So, yes, 4. All right. So I was not sold on them. Not sold on Brian Kelly in the SEC. I'm not. And then, you know, as far as Jaden Daniels, I did say he impressed me as the season went on last season, right? And seemed like he's starting out the same way. And like I said, Jaden Daniels, this is his 5th year of college football, has never thrown over 17 touchdowns in a season. And they put this guy as a Heisman Trophy candidate or a preseason Heisman Trophy candidate.
I think that's wild. I think that's wild right there.
Yeah. So I wasn't sold on them. And from the looks of things, they looking pretty bad. Well, Florida State was looking good, though. That second half. I'm going to say the second half.
Yeah. Because they started playing that old-fashioned football, putting 2 in the backfield, let run it down your throat. And like I was saying, too, ain't nobody had an eye pop in 100 yards or nothing like that. They was getting it done by committee, bro. And
if you stop Jaden Daniels from running,
make them one-dimensional. They ain't got the running backs unless you used to have, bro.
Exactly. And then I don't know why they won't play Nussmeier. He's a pocket passer. He's more accurate than Daniels. I don't know why they won't play him. So
think about it. Who was LSU lead rusher? Jaden Daniels. But think about it. LSU had a lot of drops.
Yes.
So that kind of
Florida State has some drops too now.
Oh,
Florida State.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is LSU probably needed that little bit of rushing Jaden Daniels could do, because with the drops happening and not them not scoring in the red zone and stuff, they needed any little offense they could get. And with them boys dropping passes, that one receiver dropping passes, that Nussmeier might not have been the key for that. Like, at least he was able to. Because think about it, it was a game for a long period of the game. They just, at Florida, at one point, Florida State just ran away with it, bro.
Yeah, it was a game all the way up until like 8 minutes in the third.
Third, yeah.
Yeah, so it was a tight game, but then, Florida State just ran away with it, man. So, and Jaden Daniels better learn.
Them boy couldn't convert in the red zone, man. Think about that first play, that first drive.
Yep.
They should have scored on that drive, bro.
Definitely. And the thing about it, they had 6 chances from the 5-yard line.
Yes.
Didn't get nothing. That you definitely cannot have that. At least get 3 points out the deal. They didn't get nothing, man. But maybe his thinking was, hey, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna try to pin them deep. So if we don't get it, they pin deep. So
When
maybe that was his thing.
when the game close and you don't need it, I'm always get the 3, kick the ball out,
Yep.
get the 3, kick the ball out. I'm always with that.
Yep.
Now if you need to go for it, then goddamn come back.
Yeah. Now if you need to go for it, yes. But Jaden Daniels,
if the game ain't hurt, get the 3, get the points, kick the ball out, bro.
Exactly. And Jaden Daniels better keep his ass on the ground. So
and he better learn how to slide too, cause if you don't, that motherfucker gonna be gone, goddamn, cause that was popping his ass, boy.
Yes. So, but yeah, man, I did like what I seen out of Florida State that second half. They was physical. Yeah. I mean, Jesus.
Old school football.
Second half. Yeah. And all right. It was something else I would want to talk about that game, but I forgot. But moving on to that damn Clemson, them Duke boys, baby. Just
a good y'all.
On Duke boys. But I'm telling you, man, Dabo got to use that portal.
He got to.
I don't know what it is he got against the portal, but I was listening to whoever it was. Dabo got 54 4- and 5-star on his team. Duke got 2. So, like they say, even if Clemson had a bad game, they still should have won it just by the caliber of athletes that they got. You know, so this goes to show you talent don't always come out on top. Talent ain't enough. Like Nick Saban always say, talent ain't enough.
It's not. Because what I've been saying all season, yeah, these 4- and 5-star look good, but that's a high school ranking. Everybody to me is overrated or underrated until they get in to prove who they are. Some kids come in to prove they are the 5-star. Some kids prove that I don't know how you got a 5-star. Some 3-star come in and be like, dang, you ain't a 5-star or you ain't a 4-star? Like, this is a high school. They're high school good coming into college where you got to prove yourself.
Exactly, man. But I don't know, man. That daggone Cade Klubnik, he erratic than a motherfucker too.
Hey, and they wanted to put this on DJ Ukulele.
Yeah, he got jittery feet. Cade Klubnik got jittery feet, man.
And listen, so then what I heard Dabo said too when they hired Garrett Riley. They said Garrett Riley is coming to run Clemson offense, not his offense. Dumbass Dabo, your offense ain't been working since goddamn y'all won championships. Y'all offense ain't been working since when just that Ross. Who? Yeah,
since Trevor Lawrence left.
Yep. So why would you hire a person like Garrett Riley to make him come coach? He's not gonna be effective doing what your playing ass offense want to do. That shit ain't been productive since Trevor Lawrence, bro.
Exactly.
And Garrett Riley did it with Max Duggan.
And my thing, Max Duggan pulled out a lot of those wins with his ability. Because they had to come back, and Max Duggan was doing a lot of running. But Black Raider still, I'm sorry to tell you, but we won't suffer a loss this week. Not this week. But hey, you obligated to have your opinion. But I'm obligated to let you know when you're wrong. Sorry to tell you. But anyway, yeah, man. Jaden Daniels, feet is jittery, man. Feet is jittery. And not Jaden Daniels, but Cade Klubnik.
Yeah. And I said this on my video. Clemson does not have those elite players. And then when somebody tried to tell me about the 4 and 5 stars, I said, that's high school good. That's not college good. I said, we done seen these dudes, 4 5 stars, not be who they supposed to be. I said, and plus, how many times does Clemson recruit top 3?
Exactly. And then, go ahead.
And this what I be saying about that. People try to say the same thing about Notre Dame. They recruit top 10. Listen, number 10, 9, and 8 recruiting class are different from the 1, 2, and 3 recruit class. Yeah, they might be 4 stars, but guess what? The 4-star, they 4 stars down here, and the 1, 2, and 3 4 stars is up here. It doesn't compare, bro.
Exactly. And Clemson, they don't have the defense that they had. Nope. They had Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. They don't have their defense now is not physical no more.
Nope,
it just ain't there. They ain't physical no more.
Think about that first championship they won. I think was the first one. Think about all them guys came back.
Yeah, they came back.
For that. It's hard to just always have that, bro. They came back with a mission on their mind. So that difference is way different from the defenses. And guess who's not there? Guess who a key to that defense? Brett Venables. Brett Venables is not there no more.
Exactly. So Dabo, he's gonna have to come to realize that he's gonna have to use that portal. You know, they gave him a new contract last year, like $115 million for 5 years.
I bet they're bad as hell too.
10 years or something.
They already getting on the side eye.
Yeah, I think it was 10 years, $115 million or something like that. But
shit.
Yeah, he gonna have that AD gonna have to convince him to use that damn portal if they want to
better at Cole Prime.
Yeah, get back to where they was. I just put it that way. So, but I don't know. But I know they lost to them Duke boys, and them Duke boys, them Duke boys was getting them turnovers. I think they had 3 or 4 turnovers, 2 of them in the red zone. So, I mean, and even if Clemson would have scored those 2 times and kicked the 2 field goals, they'd have still lost. At least by 1, because that's 20 points if they'd have made the 2 field goals. Yeah, if they'd have made the 2 field goals and the 2 touchdowns, they'd have still lost by 1. And if that was the case, I don't think they would have got their last touchdown.
Nope.
So
what the hell wrong with them boys, man? Them boys get in the red zone, right there on the goal line, and they fumble. They couldn't. I don't know what the hell wrong with them boys.
Yeah. He says Steven Sawyer, Clemson are still pretty physical. They are missing speed. They are fast enough on the perimeter and in space. Hey, I don't think the defense is physical. Not in my opinion. That's just me. Because I remember when what was old boy named Christian number 42.
Yeah.
That defensive line and those linebackers, those was physical.
That was hitting people in the mouth, dog. That was getting after it, dog.
Yeah. King Brian, man. Appreciate the 2-piece. Yeah, I know Shadow Light said it was food poison. Yeah, they was by the media. They ain't the rat poison.
Hey, let me ask you this. Right now, would Duke be FSU hardest opponent right now in the ACC?
Oh, there go Shadow Light. Shadow Light, he's in the house. Oh, what's going on, Shadow Light? How you doing? What I mean, them old good old Bo and Luke Duke put it on you boys, baby.
Hey, Shadow Light, you always wanted to say something about Clemson. We got a mouthful about Clemson now. Yeah. Let's talk about Clemson.
Share the light. I'm gonna even put the link in the chat later, so you can call and talk about Clemson. Share the light. I would love to hear what you got to say.
Have the flow, Clemson. This is your night.
Yeah. Share the light. He can have the flow. Them LSU fans, they can have the flow. I'll stay on here as long as y'all want me to stay. Clemson and LSU fans.
But I'm gonna tell you one thing. My partner said, Chris Williams. He be in your chat, LSU guy. He said this, and Ryan Clark came back and said it after he said it. He said, we got too many dudes in Louisiana that want to wear that purple and gold. Too many athletes to be going in the transfer portal to be grabbing somebody from Syracuse. Now, he said it first. He said it first.
Matter of fact, he said that Monday morning. Wasn't it on First Take? No, it was on Get Up.
Chris Williams said, and my boy Chris, he said it after the game.
That's what I'm talking about. Which is true.
Yeah.
It is true, man. Why? And the thing about it, you got all those elite athletes coming out of high school in Louisiana, coming to Alabama, going to all these other programs. Why?
And that's all he was saying this summer, telling me too. He said, man, Brian Kelly got to build a fence in Louisiana, and right now it don't seem like he's doing it. And we got too many athletes. He said, y'all know as a Bama fan, y'all know all the athletes that come from Louisiana that go to Alabama. I said, I damn sure do.
Yes. Maurice Chambers, appreciate the 5-piece of Georgia's paper champions, then Bama, the COVID champs, 2020 non-conference games. Saban called COVID and still coached a stadium on a 25% capacity. Okay, that's all good, baby. That's all good. I know.
What's going on, Maurice?
We went undefeated, all SEC, schedule.
We beat Georgia too.
And beat Georgia on the way to that COVID championship, as you want to call it. That's why I say we gave y'all a COVID ass whooping. That's what we did. All right.
And I don't want to hear nothing about y'all quarterback was hurt. We had to start Stetson Bennett. Because just like y'all tell us, next man up, baby.
Next man up, baby. So we don't want to hear nothing about no injuries this season.
2017 championship.
So they can call it what they want to. All I know is a championship for us is in our trophy case. So we call them paper champions. We call them paper champions or whatever champions. Hey, they shouldn't worry about it because they got a trophy in their trophy case.
They got it.
Shadow Light been drinking Bud Light, man.
Yeah.
Lord. But yeah, man. Hey, look, I'm glad that Nick Saban chose Tommy Reese and Kevin Steele.
Yeah.
I'm glad of that. A lot of people didn't like it because guess what? Those weren't the big names. Those weren't the names that was out there. And like you said, it ain't all about the name, man. What does they bring into the program? Go ahead.
So, what we saying? The big name, like I was saying, by big names, the big names out there. I don't think that was the best coach. I don't think that would have been the best offense for the type of quarterbacks we got here. Little experienced coach. You know what I'm saying? That wouldn't have been the best OC because they wanted somebody that's known for drawing it up, throwing the ball downfield. No, Tommy Reese, he went and got Tommy Reese. He got Tommy Reese because Tommy Reese brings balance. That's what Saban likes to do. That's what Saban's won the championship with, balance. All them other guys, they high fly guys. We wanted the Cliff Kingsbury because we thought we was gonna fight a Patrick Mahomes, I guess, or somewhere. We wanted all these big names, but those wasn't the OCs that would have fit this team.
Exactly. Oh, and one more thing I would like to say, and this is to the Alabama fans. I don't know what Jalen Milroe have to do for y'all to believe in the man, because we still got Alabama fans saying, "Oh, I don't know if Jalen Milroe the guy." Don't know. Now, I'm just saying, if he come back this week and perform the same way against Texas like he did against Middle Tennessee, all right, mind you, everybody else will have to step up their game in order for him to do that. But
I'm just saying this. If it would have been the quarterback they wanted, if it would have been Ty Simpson doing the same exact thing Jalen Milroe was doing, it would have been oh, did you see that the way Ty Simpson did? You see that throw? That wouldn't have did Ty Simpson the same way.
Yeah. And my thing,
they would have did Buckner like that because they didn't want Buckner in the first place. Yeah.
So if Ty Simpson would have threw 2 touchdowns and ran for 1, that would have been good enough.
Yep.
That would have been good enough. But I don't know what Milroe got to do to get some of these fans to believe in him. You know what I'm saying? But, like I said, if he come out and ball out against Texas, then he leaving no doubt on the table.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Now, he come in and be a dud against Texas, then you might have a point. But until then, he showed him respect. Yeah, he showed that he can stand in the pocket. He showed and deliver a perfect pass. He showed that he can go through his progressions, even though he missed a couple of check downs. He showed that he can make something out of nothing. Yep. Because ain't none of them quarterbacks got the mobility he got. Shit,
Nope.
or the running
they can
ability.
use their leg, but yep, they all can use their legs. That's a weapon for them, but it's not nowhere near like Milroe. The other two quarterbacks when they did that.
Yes, exactly. I think they'd have just, fell on the ball. Don't turn the ball over. Just fall on it or whatever. But we're going to see. We're going to see against better competition this week.
Yeah, and see one thing about me. I'm gonna give credit what credit due to all teams when it's due, and I'm gonna keep the same energy towards my players if they don't deliver like they're supposed to. I'm gonna keep the same energy all the way around.
Right, and we just basically if we support the team, man.
That's all, bro.
Support the team, man. I think Saban and what's his name, Tommy Reese. They know best.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crimson like King. All the time. It's a reason. It's the reason why we fans and they coaches, bro.
Exactly.
Cause we'll mess up these teams. If they let us fan coach, we'll mess up a lot of these teams, bro.
Yeah, because you know why? We go off favorability.
Yep.
Who we like the most?
Think about how many true freshmen we'll start if you living up to us fans. We'll start the whole damn true freshman class because we going off of the hype what they did in high school.
You know what? We'll be trying to start every 5-star on the roster.
Every damn 5-star roster.
Crimson King, appreciate the 2-piece 38-13 Bama beatdown Saturday night. Okay, all right. Yeah, we're gonna beat the brakes off them old long steers. Mess around, Sonny Black come in here with some damn bull horns. Shit. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, I want to bring you on, see what you thought about these the game last week and this week coming up. So
hey,
talk a little bit about LSU. Who that?
Coach Prime this week. You got Coach Prime this week?
Yeah, against Nebraska, yeah.
I believe. I believe now.
Yeah.
I believe in long-term success, but I didn't believe in Saturday. I ain't thought they were gonna get it done this fast, but
no, I didn't think they was gonna. I really didn't think they was gonna win Saturday. But like I said, I think TCU they just picked up where they left off. And guess what? Garrett Riley picked up where he left off too.
Damn, so did.
I
think that Dabo fault though.
Yeah,
it is. He better let that offense loose to Garrett Riley.
Yeah, he got to let the man do his thing, man. You gotta let it. Oh, don't let me forget. They say we always talking about them. How did you feel about Georgia in Middle Tennessee? Let's talk about them right quick.
Right now, running back room ain't got no depth. They need to work on the downfield passing, but I will say I think 3 of their main wide receivers was out, so that might have played a key.
I know McConkey didn't play. I know he didn't play. McConkey, however you pronounce it.
Yeah, I think Carson Beck can get better, but what we've been saying about Carson Beck, you don't really know yet. I was highly underimpressed by the Georgia offensive line. Do they get it together? I think they will. I don't think Georgia need to panic. Mikael Williams, he's a dog. Malachi Starks, he's a beast.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Saturday, like I say, first game, nobody was perfect, and nobody showed they hand basically. They just wanted to get these games over with, no injuries.
Yep.
Just like they're gonna do against Ball State. Get out of there with no injuries. Play as many of those stars as possible because you're gonna need them down the line. Because next week they got South Carolina. All right, but go ahead.
I'm gonna say this, and I know all our fan bases be doing this overreacting because I know Alabama fans we good for it too. But come on, bro, y'all can't be hollering about fire Mike Bobo after the first daggone game, bro. Hey, no,
no,
we told him.
Hold on. I ain't
We
the one
told
to
him.
say I told you so. But it's just the first game. I ain't want to be the one to say I told you so. But DeMarco Brooks, I appreciate the two-piece. Reese gonna resume what Bob went away from. Okay, yeah, baby. Hey, DeMarco, well, B.O.B. went away from Bill O'Brien. Hey, it's a better version. That's what that is.
Sir.
Better version. 100% turnaround, baby. But anyway, like I said, I ain't want to say I told you so, but it's not time to panic. It's just showing, but they running the same scheme. You know, Mike Bobo, he's sticking his little tweak on it. I mean, it was against daggone Middle Tennessee. You know they ain't finna show everything. So, I think they're going to be better, a whole lot better this week. I think Carson Beck is going to be a lot better this week. I think he's going to be more poised. And like I told him in the offseason, he have never started a game. It is different. And you saw that, even though like it's his first start. So now he got a feel of it. All right.
Yep.
And he got another lesser opponent to go against, you know, to get more comfortable as the starting quarterback. I'll say that. Yep. I think their offensive line going to be much improved.
Yep.
Like you said, the only thing they got a little injuries at the running back position. But hey,
even with that,
go ahead.
Even with that, when the true freshmen get a couple games up under their belt, them running backs gonna be hell, bro.
Yeah. Yep. And I think they was missing McConkey. Did Smith play? Did Aaron Smith play? I don't remember seeing him.
I don't remember him. I don't think so. Like,
I don't remember seeing him either.
I think they was missing 3 of them. I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Okay. And as far as the defense, I think they're going to be better too. And now I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you, I don't think this defensive, the front seven, gonna be what they was the past 2 years. I really don't.
They still dogs.
They still gonna be good, but I don't think they're gonna be as dominant as they were the past 2 seasons. But I think
they got to find that nose tackle who gonna eat up that space like Carter and Jordan Davis were doing.
Yeah, and then you know I don't know who took Barry Alexander's place or whoever, but they don't have that dominant offensive line right now. Now they might find one throughout the season, but as of the other day or Saturday, I didn't see him. So, but I think they're going to be a whole lot better this Friday, even though it's against Ball State. Even though it's against Ball State, hell, I think probably Tennessee Martin might be a better team than Ball State. I don't know, but so it's just another practice weekend for them. So
that's all.
It is what it is.
And you know why? And you know, as a fan, I'm starting to understand the reasoning for these games now. That you need these tune-up games.
Damn sure do. And like somebody was saying, these smaller schools, they need it. That's how this money is how they keep their program going. And then if they didn't have these programs, a lot of players, NFL players, might not be in the NFL because a lot of them come from these type programs.
Yeah, listen, and I was just telling somebody at work that they were talking about the game last week before Georgia played Middle Tennessee, whatever who they played. They were like, why did they have them games? I said, I'm gonna tell you, for one, they get paid for them. I said, but as a former athlete, I like these games for the kids that don't get to go to these big size schools, but we don't notice the stat line, but they might have a stat line where they got like 6 solo tackles, 2 pass breakups, you know what I'm saying? And the tackle for loss, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Cindy Reed, you just Cindy. Man, we trying to be serious. Cindy Reed clowning, man. I ain't Cindy Reed. She done messed up the whole train of thought, man.
That's possibly
eating cupcakes, man. But yeah, man. Tennessee looked pretty decent. You know, they look pretty decent. I mean, Tennessee fans been talking junk to me, talking about Joe Milton was SEC Player of the Week, which it was 2 SEC Players of the Week, which was Joe Milton and Jalen Milroe. Just want y'all to know that it wasn't only Joe Milton. All right. And Caleb Downs was freshman player of the week, SEC freshman player of the week. I just wanted to put that out there. So congratulations to all three of them. Now, as far as Joe Milton, yeah, he looked pretty good throwing the ball 10 to 15 yards downfield. They really didn't open it up like that, you know. But he's not as accurate as my quarterback. At least it didn't look like it to me, you know. It just is what it is. I keep seeing him miss a couple of throws, but hey, every quarterback going to miss a couple of throws. Your run game was on point, but like we saying, you ran for 250 yards or whatever, 260 yards or whatever. Like everybody played a lesser opponent. I don't know who did Tennessee play. Matter of fact, I don't forgot. I think
Virginia.
they got yeah, Virginia. That's right. Yeah, Virginia. Because they was talking about they the only SEC team to beat a Power 5 program. But Nick Saban gone for a minute. Could you hear me?
Yeah.
Could you hear me? Yeah, but they're talking about only. Okay. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, but Tennessee fans are talking about they the only program to be the Power 5 program. Well, hell, Virginia might as well be a daggone group of 5, or hell, you can put them a community college or whatever. Because they are terrible. They won, like I say, they lost to Kennesaw State last season. So it is what it is, man. But congratulations, Tennessee. You got Austin Peay this week. And then I don't know who you got. I got to check out the schedule. But I tell you what, third week of October, you'll be going up against some big boys. So we're going to see what you got then. So to the end, Tennessee, hey, do what you do. All other teams do what you do. My Alabama Crimson Tide, we're going to keep on trucking. And just like my brother said, 2023 of the Alabama Crimson Tide rolling off the showroom floor, baby. And you see.
All right.
Yes, sir. But anyway, you got anything you want to leave off with? Because I'm going to open up the I'm going to put the link in the chat. See if anybody going to call. If nobody call, you know, I close it up. But I'm going to take a few callers and, hey, see what they talking about. If you call, let me know how you think your team performed last week and how you think your team will perform, or what improvement you looking for in this week's game from your team. Whether if you're Alabama Crimson Tide or whatever, or, you know, you can give me a score prediction of any game or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna open up the lines, so I'll take a few calls. But if you got anything you want to leave off with,
hey,
matter of fact, you can stay on. You want to stay on with the caller or whatever?
Oh, I stay on. But y'all come to Nick Saban Junior Sports Talk TV. Please subscribe to the channel, bro. I'm trying to get to 1,000 before mid-season. I'm at 626 right now. Y'all please help me out. I talk college football, I talk Alabama football, I talk Auburn football, I talk Georgia football, I talk it all. So y'all come over there and check me out if you're not subscribed to Nick Saban Junior Sports Talk TV.
I'm putting your channel in the comment section.
Appreciate
you. Yep. Put it in the comment section. There you go. Y'all go there and log into Nick Saban Junior Sports Talk TV. It's in the comment section. So y'all go on over there and subscribe right quick. But right now I'm gonna go ahead and put this link in this in the comment section. If you decide you want to hit the link and chalk it up, you can go ahead. There it goes. According to how many people I have backstage, I probably limit the call, you know, the minutes on the call. But if ain't nobody waiting, you can talk all damn day. But if nobody call, you know, we'll shut it down. We'll give a caller 5 minutes to call. You know, if don't nobody call, then hey, it is what it is. But hey, for right now, I think we had a pretty good show. We got a caller right now. President Chip, hold on, President Chip. Somebody came in before you. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Where you calling from?
Oh, going on?
What's up, brother?
This Maurice from the chat.
Okay.
What's up, Maurice? I'm in Columbus, Georgia. I'm looking at myself on the down.
on the TV. Hey, Kangaroo.
What's up?
Well, I'm about to say, y'all boy, man, y'all Bama fans. I don't think y'all ready for Tommy Reese, but I think he gonna miss out y'all season up, man. When he lost to Marshall last year at home with that quarterback he bought to Alabama, I was like, yeah, he ain't no real. He play calling. It's balanced, but it ain't explosive like that. He was overrated as a quarterback. He was sorry as a quarterback at Notre Dame.
But you got to understand, Tommy Reese at Notre Dame don't have the type of athletes that he got now. He ain't wasn't working with those type of athletes, man. Not at Notre Dame.
Yeah, you right.
Shit,
like I said, people try to tell me about Notre Dame recruit top 10. That might be so. But in 10, 9, and 8 class versus 1, 2, and 3 class, them athletes in a whole different class athlete, bro.
Oh yeah, that's not even. You can't even compare
let me ask you a question. Who play calling look better this past weekend? Tommy Reese or Mike Bobo?
Tommy Reese.
Both play cupcake.
Mike Bobo's an idiot.
So, but you don't think Mike Bobo gonna mess up y'all season?
I was telling everybody at work. I've been saying this for years. The only thing that can beat Georgia is Georgia. Mike Bobo can be our kryptonite because he doesn't. He fold under pressure. I gotta tell you, I was talking about this at work today. If you look at the last 30 seconds of the second quarter going into halftime, it's the same as that thing that happened in the 2012 SEC Championship game when we played y'all. Aaron Murray had got that deep pass down to the 7-yard line.
Yes.
And instead of spiking the ball,
that's true.
14 seconds left, he gonna try to run a play with no timeout and got caught, got tackled inbounds, and the clock ran out. Y'all beat us.
That's true.
The same thing just happened with real mergers of Mike Bobo. We got 14 seconds left, first down on the 5-yard line. This idiot gonna run a running play up the middle. We get stopped with no timeouts, so we had to spike the ball. So we lose the second down. Now it's third down. We don't get it. We got to kick a field goal. Like, bro, what are you doing? Just spike the ball, and you got second and third down because you ain't got no timeout. Like, what are you doing? That's common sense. Like, he don't know common sense. I don't care about you trying to get closer. How close you want to be? You inside the 5-yard line. Go for the end zone. Like, what are you doing? He don't like he try to go for the win. That's why I hated Mark Richt. They don't try to win. They try not to lose. They don't go for the win. But you inside the 5-yard line, 10-yard line, you got to go for the end zone, bro. What are you doing?
Tommy Reese gonna mess up our season.
I mean, he just no, man.
Look, hey, I'm just going by this game here last week. I like his play calling.
Oh yeah, I mean, everybody play calling was limited because they ain't want to expose nothing outside of SEC players. Well, y'all got a good comfort out of conference game, but
yeah,
if you watch Georgia,
I'm gonna tell you,
running back played, but Kilda Milton, and he barely played. We had a lot of walk-ons playing.
I mean, you know, we were taking starters out. We were taking starters out with 10 minutes left in the fourth.
Oh yeah.
I mean, in the third quarter, we was.
That's good. I mean, you can't expose your hand to Texas yet because Steve Sarkisian is a play calling MF.
Yeah, I know Steve Sarkisian can play the call, but he can call all the plays he wants. Can they execute with that quarterback that they got? I know what they did. Quinn Ewers did last season, but I think our defense this season is a lot more physical than what they was last season. I know our linebacker is.
This is the first season in Alabama history that I thought Alabama that I don't know none of y'all inside linebacker.
What day?
I don't know. I ain't saying they ain't 5 stars now. I'm saying I don't know none of them.
Oh yeah, they are. They 4 and 5 stars. Well, you should know Transman Marshall.
Oh yeah. He left Georgia because he went them boys, Xavier Sirlin, them young boys, Wilson, them boys came in. And CJ Allen.
He got buried in the depth chart. That's how that happened.
Yeah, but he stayed injured though. He was a 5-star, but he got injured and like you said, he got buried on depth chart. He got bombarded with talent in front of him. He couldn't get it.
That's what I had to tell some people. I said it wasn't because of lack of talent. I said when you go to these top-notch programs, a lot of college players play hurt. If they play hurt, if they ain't the type of hurt, they gotta sit down for. But if they got a little hurt, they gonna play because when you at them programs, top-notch programs, you can't get them dudes behind you a chance. Because when you do,
You might not
they
never see
gone.
the field
Watch
again.
it go.
Exactly.
What happened to Jalen Hurt might happen to you. You might get your spot took.
Yep.
By a true freshman.
Let's think about
And Kirby, linebacker with Kirby, export tape.
Yeah.
That's his number one recruiting thing. Is linebacker. So you can't get hurt at linebacker because you might not never see the field again at Georgia.
That's true. Because well, matter of fact, the front seven is Kirby's thing, man. That defensive line and them linebackers.
Yeah. So, I just hate we lost Bill Alexander. Hey, Kirby, man. Sometimes you just gotta lay your pride to the side. Hey, Zion, Logue, and all them boys. Hey, I don't give a shit about them. We shouldn't have no business losing Bill because we didn't want to guarantee him a starting position. We had to, but sometimes you just gotta lay down and be like, all right, he guaranteed a starter, bro. Because these guys that you left with is trash. I'm sorry.
But even with his starters, he rotating them.
Yeah, he rotating, but they get a lot of minutes though. They get a lot of burn, like.
But I'm gonna say something on what you just said. See, last past couple years I was feeling the same way. But when I start dialing back, start thinking about what I'm saying, you sometimes you can't put your pride aside for young kids because shoot, if I see this happening like that, oh shoot, they gonna start feeling entitled like they got like they be owed something. But these dudes trying to run a program. Think about if you try to run a company. It's just some things, yeah, he might be a good worker, but if you try to run a top-notch company, some things you just can't let slide with that person because of this. Sometimes you gotta set the example, be like, no, you gotta work for it. So with that being said, if he do that, some kids gonna come in with the mentality, I ain't got work for it. I need to be guaranteed a starting job too.
Nah, but I get what you're saying, but Bear worked for it. Bear played in he had 2 sacks in that championship game. He played in the playoff. He played all season. My thing is, you can't have that mentality with all the players, but you don't have that with the quarterback. Okay, if that's the case, ain't no way in the hell Jake Fromm was supposed to start over Justin Fields. I don't give a damn. He did take it to that championship game.
But the thing is, this is what I knew about Justin Fields. When he committed to Georgia, the first thing I said he gonna transfer. And the reason why I say that because I said Kirby is the type. If Jake Fromm just don't be completely bad and he don't hurt them, he is not gonna play Justin Fields. And that's the exact way that played out. So during that time,
but like you said, the entitlement, like his quarterbacks don't have to fight for their position once they get their position. Only reason why Stetson didn't play because JT kept getting hurt. If JT never got hurt, we never seen Stetson been on the field ever.
Yeah,
you really gotta mess up.
The way JDT been performing at all them schools, I don't know if that's true, man.
That's fact too.
At Georgia, he was 7-0. He didn't lose a game. Not even close.
That goes to show you the team around you got a lot to do.
Yeah.
But hey, Reese, let me get President Chip on, man. And hey, I appreciate you calling, brother.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to come on here as much as y'all can so I can talk. This 3 people y'all face, KD.
hey, keep hope alive, brother. Keep hope alive. All right, man. Hey, I appreciate you calling, brother. Yeah, man. Hey, they gotta keep hope alive, man. Keep hope alive. We got the one and only. We got the one and only, the flip-flopper, President Chip.
Man, flip-flopper, bro. First things first, how y'all gentlemen doing?
Oh, we're doing pretty good, man. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. My day been well. All right, let's get down to business, man. So, man, all jokes aside, I think I understand what Nick Saban Jr. been saying about how we overreacting, and we most certainly are. I was on Lou's show yesterday talking about it. We most certainly overreacting to Bo, but like we already saying he needs to get fired. Really, we throwing the F word around over one game? Like, why are we acting like this man? Like don't yell the F word on the first week. There is no need for that. That is now if we come out against South Carolina, Auburn, and this man just doesn't do his job correctly and just making these play calls that make no sense, then of course I think it's reasonable to question his ability at that position of offensive coordinator. But yeah, man, it's overreaction. It's just not King Brian. Nick Saban Jr. hit it on the just absolutely right. It's overreaction, and we're gonna have to see more of it. But I want to talk about LSU with you too, real quick, if you don't mind, because I think LSU was over. They beat y'all by 1 point, and I gotta give this debate. Even though I'm a huge, despite my hatred towards Bama as a UJ fan, bro, y'all were on the road, penalties, and LSU had luck. Let's be honest. Every fan base can agree that game was a 1 out of 10. But I do have to say this: when it comes to FSU, and Uncle Lou hit this correctly, I think FSU is a much better team than we're thinking. And I think LSU, while they were overhyped, I think they lost to a really, really good FSU team that just simply outplayed them in the second half specifically. What do y'all think?
Yeah. They lost to a good FSU team. Out physical them the second half, outplayed them, outcoached them the second half, did everything better than LSU as a whole in the second half. It was close the first half. As far as LSU being overhyped, yes, I've been telling you the whole off season they've been overhyped because they put all that pressure on them because what they do. Beat Alabama. Brian Kelly beat Alabama, won the West in his first year. And everybody was sold on Brian Kelly and the LSU and coming back doing the same thing.
Yeah, and it's the I'm not unfortunate, but I don't know if it's unfortunate or fortunate, but it's the fact that if you beat Bama, whether it's us or LSU, because of how successful your program has been and how big Bama has been the past decade, any team that beats Bama that has had sustained success, like LSU, they were champs in 2019. They're gonna get that hype over the offseason. I mean, it's just
because it's like I'm telling you.
I mean, yeah, it's but they rat poison.
I know Tennessee went 11-2. They got the same hype. Why? Because they beat Alabama.
Because they beat Alabama.
They wanted to beat Alabama. It was just been another 10-3 for Tennessee. A successful season for them.
And I also don't understand because both LSU and Tennessee played Georgia later that year, and both of them got dominated. But I do. I'm glad. You know what? Let me shift to Tennessee real quick, KB and Nick Saban Jr. Because I have a bone to pick with these Tennessee fans, but they beat Virginia. Virginia, who?
That's what I say. And Jeremy Lewis, you say we tripping about one game. What are you talking about, guy?
Oh my God!
How are we tripping about one game? I don't know who your team. You a Georgia fan, Alabama fan, or Tennessee fan, or whatever. But if you ain't an Alabama fan, who did your team play?
Yeah.
And you call and tell me what you think about y'all performance, so I can tell you tripping. So, but go ahead, man.
Yeah, no problem. So I think Tennessee. I just want to make a quick point because I do not want to give attention to these delusional as hell Tennessee fans. But okay, and maybe y'all can. I'm gonna ask you this question as well, and you probably don't even know the answer. Why is it when these guys have any sort of sustained success for 3 games, 4 games, immediately it's Bama. We're coming into Tuscaloosa. We gotta beat y'all asses. And then UGA, we coming into Athens. We gotta beat y'all asses. It's gonna be Tennessee Nation. We're winning the national championship this season. It's gonna be a blowout in Tuscaloosa, in Athens. And if y'all come to us, it's gonna be even worse. It's like every time, and they beat y'all once in 15 years. I have to be honest with you. They beat y'all once in 15 years, man. I was disappointed. Unlike the LSU game, KB, which I talked about, I was like laughing about that. When y'all lost to Tennessee, not only was I immediately knew these guys won by luck because I didn't get to watch that game because I was busy that day. But I also was disappointed because Alabama would have been a much better opponent than LSU. a much better opponent last season in the SEC championship. But not only that, I knew Tennessee was going to come into Athens with that overhypeness, with the we beat Bama, we're the October champs, and then get blown out by us. That wasn't just me being biased. That was just what was going to happen. It's what happened. And these Vols fans coming in here this season again after blowing out Milton's going to be a Heisman. Shut up about Heisman winner with Milton. What is that?
What I like what you said. You said they have sustained success for 4 or 5 games, not years, games. And then when you talk about Milton and this and that, they say, well, because I made my video talking about Milton only threw for 201 yards. Okay. They come back at me, oh, you talking all that junk about your quarterback and Milton threw for more than he did and all that. Exactly. But they don't mention Milton had 12 more pass attempts than Jalen Milroe. And he only threw for 9 more yards.
So
basically you saying you only threw for 9 yards on 12 attempts.
True.
And he played more minutes than Jalen Milroe. He threw less touchdowns. Well, he scored less touchdowns than Jalen Milroe. Jalen Milroe played for 2 quarters and 5 minutes in the third. He was done.
Mm-hmm.
And all he got was 9 more yards and 12 extra passes in about 8-9 extra minutes. That's all he got.
And listen, when I did a video about it, I'm still getting comments today from that Tennessee video. So why don't we throw it when we can run? I said, I agree. Y'all ran the ball very well. But the drive when he missed like 3 passes and that was passes that should have been spot on. I said, those are the things I'm talking about. I said, it was Virginia. So these are the games you complete those passes on. I expected more from that pass game. But yes, they did provide a good run game. I get it. But like you said, 1 in 15 years. Yeah. I've been telling them if this was baseball, you will be 1 for 15. You will not be a Hall of Famer. Your batting average is garbage, and you will be garbage in the MLB.
Yep. True. And yeah, before I get these to these last 2 points, I want to get in the show before I head out. Real quick, just to end off, Alabama fans, Georgia fans, we can all agree that the delusion from Tennessee fans is insane. And also real quick, so both of y'all, since y'all both Bama fans, guys, don't listen to these. Don't listen to the Milton's better than Milroe. Milroe clears Milton. Milroe is miles ahead of Milton. Miles ahead.
And Milton is in his 5th year of college ball.
Exactly. Exactly. People forget.
As far as Virginia, they beat Georgia Tech last year.
Yeah.
They beat Old Dominion in Richmond. That's it.
Yeah, it's not a contest there in that between the QBs of the individual schools, but
Tennessee is the new Miami.
Yeah, man. Yeah. All right. So yeah, my second to last point is, and I'm bringing this also from the Uncle Lou show, and I want to hear y'all thoughts about it. I've been hearing a lot of scare, not just from him, but from certain fans as well. Obviously, us dog fans, we don't want to admit defeat, but I've been hearing the Auburn game being a possible game we could have trouble in. And obviously, that slow start in the first half isn't going to help. But what do y'all really think? I personally, despite the fact that in the beginning, the first show, I thought we were going to have a challenge against Tennessee, and I'm kind of still like, no. But Auburn? Like, what do y'all think? You don't think UGA's going to struggle against Auburn? 2023 Auburn? I don't think so. I
don't think so either. Godfather, the link is up, brother. I'll be forgetting to put the link, continue to put the link in there, but the link is up, Waylon.
Yes.
But no, I don't think y'all will have any issue with all.
Nah, man, that's.
I feel like we are seeing improved Auburn, but not that daggone improve. No. When I say improve, maybe 2 games more than last year.
Yeah.
Like no, heck no. Georgia beats Auburn confidently.
Oh, definitely. And yeah, and this will be my last point. It's kind of a longer one, so I'm just gonna make it special. So everybody, the big conversation is QB. Obviously, it's all with UGA, with Kirby. You two, even as Bama fans, I'm assuming actually probably better than some of us do. Kirby likes to have these walk-ons or these QBs starting when there's a guy on the bench that's clearly better, and that will lead us to way more success. Justin Fields, Jake Fromm being one of the primary examples. Here's what I want to make this point, and y'all gonna disagree with me, man. If 2018 national championship, Jake Fromm, if any other QB was there besides Jake Fromm, if we had prime Stetson Bennett, we would have beaten Alabama in that national championship. We'd be talking about a fourth for Kirby this season. There is no doubt. And there's also, I think somebody else mentioned that earlier. In that South Carolina game we lost, KB.
Man, look, you ain't going to even be talking about a third for Kirby this year. What are you talking about?
Jake Fromm, three-peat, man, I'm not getting into that. But Jake Fromm made so many mistakes in that South Carolina game in 2019. He threw multiple picks, multiple bad passes. He is undoubtedly the reason why we gave South Carolina, we made that game close in the first place.
I didn't know y'all played football before 2021. Why are we talking about this?
Oh man, hey, these are
y'all don't talk about the past.
Yeah, UGA fans ruined me with that one. But yeah, man, I strongly believe that the QB position this season is different than last season. That's the point I'm trying to make. Is I think we have for the first time, and I think Beck will improve. This is one game. For the first time, we have two QBs that are going to battle it out, and that are both equal in talent. They each bring their own thing to the game, but I'm comfortable with each of them. This isn't what it used to be, and before we Stetson Bennett proved himself. But then again, JT Daniels also he got injured. But yeah, I think our despite what some Bama fans have been saying, I think the QB room is going to be fine. I think the running back room will be fine. I trust Edwards. I trust Kendall Milton. But yeah, that's and this is the last thing. Score predictions.
Oh,
for next week.
For what game?
No. I'm talking about your game. I know Uncle Lou. I know he said y'all gonna lose.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I got my score 38 to what was my score? 38-17.
Xavier Jr., you got the same?
I really don't have a score, but I just feel like we win by 14, 17 points.
Yeah. But man, listen, I just want to say real quick. My score prediction 56-10, man. I love AD Mitchell, but bro, y'all playing in Tuscaloosa. Tuscaloosa is a scary place to play in. Texas ain't got nothing on Alabama.
Well, I appreciate the confidence.
Yeah. Despite my hatred for Alabama, I'm sorry. Texas ain't bringing y'all down. Texas is not bringing y'all down, man. But yeah, thanks for having.
Let me move on to the next caller, man.
Thanks for having me on the show, KB. Thanks for Nick Saban Jr. I hope y'all have a good day, man. Go Dogs. Roll Tide.
Appreciate your call, brother.
Yep.
And we have the godfather of the SEC, Mr. Waylon. So, Waylon, how you doing, brother?
KB, what's up, bro?
What's going on, man?
I'm good. Nick Saban, what's happening, man?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm at a party. I can't stay on here long. It's too loud.
He's what's his name? Beer cans and baddies.
Yeah. Anyway, I was hunting beer cans, but I can't find him in the chat tonight, KB. Where'd he go? Where's he at?
I don't know, man. You just scared him off.
I guess I scared him off anyway. All right, I just thought I'd call in and gouge at him a little bit. Y'all doing a great job here. I'm going to get back here I got a little paperwork I got to finish up. I've been listening to y'all. Y'all sounding good. I think Alabama will take care of Texas. I hope they do, but I don't see no reason why not unless everything just goes straight to pot, but I don't think that will happen, I don't know what the score will be. I've never been one of those type guys to throw out score predictions because I'm always wrong. But we're gonna pull for the Tide Saturday night. Everybody's going down there. We got to be loud, we got to be obnoxious, and we got to make them Texas fans up in the upper deck.
Yes, sir.
in the band.
Yes, sir.
Well, can't nobody hear them where Greg Byrne put them at, like they done us last year. I love
Exactly.
all y'all. I'll call back on these days in the future. Y'all be good. Good night, everybody.
All right,
Good night.
appreciate you calling, Waylon. Yes, sir. Like he said, got to be loud, got to be obnoxious. And I love the fact that Alabama returning the favor to those Texas Longhorns.
And you know what I do? Since they took air conditioners out, you know what I do? I wouldn't take it out. I just have our heat cut all the way up while only one person can operate it. And it's gonna be a maintenance man that ain't even there.
You crazy. Turn the heat all the way up.
All the way up. I'll turn so I'll tell it'll be told me fooling with it.
But one thing going on their side, you know, they play at 7 o'clock. We had 6. We had to play at 12 o'clock, which is 11. You know, so
like I said,
so
last year that game was up under their circumstances. Now they're playing up under our circumstances.
Definitely. Got another guy in the chat. Got another caller, Chapman. What's up, Chapman? How you doing?
KB.
What's up, brother?
On Roll Tide.
All day, every day.
Hey, man, feel good about this game coming up with Texas, man. Believe defense gonna make a big. I want to say Jaheim, Tim Smith, that interior, man, they can shut Texas running game down. I firmly believe that.
I do too. I believe it too, and I believe that's what's going to happen. And if they just so happen to get past that line, them linebackers going to be there.
Yeah, I'm telling you, with Kool-Aid and those guys, Terrion, I'm telling you, they're gonna play some ball, and I don't see everybody making this big hype by AD Mitchell's going to do this and what he did at Georgia. He always did this and that. Hey, I see Terrion locking him down, man.
Well, I'm gonna tell you exactly what AD Mitchell did at Georgia in his 2 years. This is exactly what he did. 640-something yards receiving and 7 touchdowns. That is his whole career at Georgia. Those are his stats.
Oh my gosh, the big hype. I was like,
he was there 2 years. Hype. That is what he did at Georgia. And you're right. The big hype.
And the reason why the hype is so big because he got them touchdowns and big moments for Georgia. That's the only reason why the hype is so big right now.
Yes. He caught a touchdown against Alabama in the national championship game. And oh my goodness. Hey, the hype stock rose. That's what I'm saying. You know, Alabama doing something good against Alabama. Put these guys on another level.
Hey, so, that's what I said, man. And another thing, I'm telling you, man, Brian Denny is gonna be rocking Saturday night.
You can believe that. Rocking. I know that crowd gonna be loud. I know it. I hope the crowd is loud. When Texas got the ball, the band is playing. I hope the whole stadium rocking every time they get the ball.
Yes, I feel that's going to play a big part. I mean, Quint, he's not going to hear nothing. When third down comes, he's going to be confused. He's going to be lost like a deer with headlights.
Yes, especially, boy, if we can get pressure on him like I think we can, he's going to have a long night. They might need to put Malik in there.
Like I say, if it had been early, if we can get to him early, it's going to be a long day for Texas. But when we get to him, whatever part of the game, it's going to be over for Texas because he is inconsistent. Start touching him some, it's over.
I see that because I see he can't handle pressure from just observing watching them against Rice. He cannot handle pressure. And that's what I'm saying. You wear him down, the defense going to get tired. I'm telling you, Chase McClellan, man, he's out for a big game, man. This running attack, I'm telling you, McClellan is in for a big game. I firmly believe that.
I hope him and Roydale is in for a big game.
Yes, I firmly believe those guys in for a big game. And like you said, my boy and your boy KB, Mr. Hans Burton.
You know it all day, baby.
He is the sleeper, baby.
I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going out on a limb. Hans Burton numbers going to be better than AD Mitchell's. You can believe it. I'm going on a limb, baby. Mr. Hype, Mr. A.D. Mitchell. He want to be all done in it these days.
The hype, he hyped from Athens down to Austin. What's that telling you? The hype.
Yep. Go ahead, man.
Go ahead, Nick.
Hey, you see kind of what he said, right?
Who is he?
So what were the two cornerbacks in the 2021 game?
Oh,
I don't think neither one of them at Alabama right now. My maybe Kool-Aid, maybe, but he was the freshman. If he was in the game, I can't remember. But I know one of them was that Jackson dude that played. I think he at Oregon right now.
Yeah, Kareem. Yeah, they're going by that. Yeah, they're going by that national championship.
Kareem Jackson was the one he caught the touchdown on. Kareem Jackson was the one he caught the touchdown on. Not even at
Alabama. So those same DBs are not going to be toasted.
He transferred.
Yeah, he transferred. Yeah, and he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
I ain't got to say but one name, and not Pete Golden. Pete Golden, he done transferred too.
Thank you. He transferred. He transferred right to Oxford. Hey, Kevin Steele is going to have them boys ready to bring the steel.
Yes.
Yeah. And hey, King Brian put this in my comments too. AD is the Bama killer. Yeah, he killed him. He killed him with 600 yards in 2 years.
Oh, King Brian, man. Oh my gosh.
Hey, this man this his third year in college. He ain't caught but 8 touchdowns because he caught one against Rice the other day.
I tell you, boy. Only the pet smart Bulldogs can keep bringing up all these comments, man.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I mean, Hans Burton get that in a year, man. He got it 3. Hans Burton got that in 1 at Alabama.
Thank you, man. Hey,
and that was the year we all said Hans Burton had a bad year. That was his bad year. He did.
Yeah, and one thing about the one thing they was keying on when Burton transferred to Alabama before he ever played a game, all they were saying was Burton injury prone.
Yep. That's all you heard.
You never said that about the other guys that stayed at Georgia with all of those daggone injuries.
My Pickens, whatever.
Him too. Then you had Smith. That he can't last 3 games.
All them boys stay hurt. They stay hurt all the time.
And if you notice something, what was going on at Alabama when Scott Cochran was the strength and conditioning? We kept injured players, did we not?
Yes. And
I like Scott Cochran because Scott Cochran bring the motivation.
Oh man, he was real with that 4-quarter workout. I'm telling you.
Yes. But we kept injured players.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think, and you know what? And that took. I remember you. I want to say who's not Dylan. Well, it was Moses. Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan Moses.
Yeah, man. He was gonna have a breakout season. I remember his senior year, man. Before I believe he's torn his ACL. Right. I remember in summer camp in camp there, and that. I want to say, what year did those Tigers beat us? That was what 19 LSU beat us 2018.
Oh, you talking about LSU? They beat us in 2019.
2019, yeah. So I believe even within 19, we've seen that with those injuries, it hurt us because that was the quarterback of the. If you recall, that was the quarterback of the defense.
Yeah,
that Dylan was quarterback, man. So that definitely hurt us, right?
I tell you what, man, I'm just glad that the season has started.
Oh, it's here now, baby.
It's over.
It's here,
and it's go time, man. It's go time.
It's go time, baby.
And we gonna see most definitely what Alabama is made of this Saturday.
Hey, yes, sir, man. Hey, man, look forward, man. Get back with your KB next Saban, and we go bring it home Saturday night, baby. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Yeah.
Appreciate your call, brother.
Hey, KB.
Yeah.
Do you hear that popping in the background?
I don't hear nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't hear nothing. But yeah, man, I think I'm gonna get ready to get off of here, man. And hey, Got a couple calls. Anybody else want to call? I'll keep it going for the next 10 minutes. After that, I'll put the chat back in the link back in one more time. But man, I think it's been a good show for us.
Oh, they've been nice right here. This been nice, man.
Yeah. I'll hang around for 10 more minutes, see if anybody want to call. Chat it up. And then I go ahead and get off of here. And it is what it is. And I'll be back Friday night live.
So Saturday morning, early Saturday morning too, I still had J Pops on the show.
Okay, J Pops, Texas A&M fan.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the Texas A&M and Miami game.
Yeah, I got
Miami,
Texas A&M.
Yeah, I think Miami fans are delusional as hell right now, bro. I don't know. They got the same hype every year for themselves at least.
Yeah. Miami fans overreact to beating anybody.
Yep.
Maybe, and like I say, maybe they're just reacting to the progress that they made.
Yeah, true.
Now,
but it don't never be no progress. Every year is a progress that ain't seen.
Well, that is true. That is true. So, but Texas A&M, I know they played New Mexico, but that offense looked good. We got to call it, man. His device is disconnected, so he's gonna have to call back. Big Mo, you got to call back, man. Your device is not connected, so. But yeah, man, I got Texas A&M. I think that pass. I think Connor Wigman is the man for the job.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
and the wide receiver room is nice, bro.
They got Evan Stewart. That dude's so fast.
Moose Muhammad, that man, they deep, bro. They tight over there, bro.
They pretty deep. They pretty deep.
I want to see that deal. And I know Miami want to run the ball. It looked like they want to run the ball this year. I want to see that Texas A&M D-line emerge, man. They got all the moves
I think that defense. Miami is trying to establish that running game, lean on the run game this year. That's what it looked like in their game.
And it makes sense because Chris Ball was an old lineman, so it made sense that it want to be his style.
Right.
He got some big time offensive line recruits the last class. Like it was some recruits that they got. It was two of them guys I wanted at Alabama, bro.
Right. Who is he?
I think one of them named Sampson. Some they call him Pancakes, and the other dude was like Francis. I forgot it. I can't pronounce the name, man.
Oh, okay.
But they two true freshmen, 5-star offensive line, Sampson something and Francis some crap.
Right. Yeah, I really don't, follow Miami enough to know they players, but I know they are disappointing. It seems like every season.
You know what Jadavion Cole went.
Yeah. Hey, I guess they paying the medical, the tuition for his girlfriend. So hey, Nick Saban said you can go ahead somewhere else with that crap. You ain't done enough for that. So
Coach Saban's like, I ain't paying for that B.
Exactly. So, but yeah, man. So we'll go ahead and we'll get out of here and end this thing, and it is what it is. But yeah, I'll be back Friday night. And you gonna be on Saturday morning, you said?
Yeah. I might. It's gonna be early Saturday. I think it like 9 a.m. Central Time, bro. So probably like 10. Yeah. Then when he said he available, so I said, shoot, I'll go for it.
Yeah, because I know I came on last Saturday. It was about 10:30, I think. 10:30? I only did about 45 minutes. So
about 10:30. Because you were going
if I don't come on Friday.
Yep.
Yeah, if I don't come on Friday, I'll probably do it again about 10:30 and stay on for about 45 minutes before the games get started,
And I might go live again after I come out the CTS Sports Room, the Pick'em show we got at 10:30. I might go live again, might do a little horns down session. a link section or something like that. A little prep
okay.
before the game.
Yeah, I'm about to bring up the games, see what good early games we got. So if we have a good early game,
yeah,
because I really don't know. Where we at? I don't see Delaware and Penn State. Well, Notre Dame and North Carolina State, they play at 12. I think Notre Dame going to beat them. Utah going to beat the brakes off Baylor after what we seen out of Baylor.
Come on, they lost to TJ Finley. That was TJ Finley third school, and it was Texas Southern or some shit like that.
Yeah. Colorado play again at 12.
12, yep.
Yeah. And then, they got Troy. I like Troy, too. That's where I'm from. Yes, sir. They playing Kansas State. Georgia play at 12. That's about it. Tulane and Ole Miss play at 3:30. Texas A&M and Miami off.
I think they're gonna be a straight game. Ole Miss versus Tulane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See
Tulane come with the same firepower last year. They're gonna get Ole Miss all they want, bro.
Nah, I think we got Pete Golden in week 4, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Texas A&M also come on at 3:30. And then, after that, it's our time after that. So,
yes,
sir.
Real
so other
football.
than that, them are really the decent games. And then I think Auburn play Cal, but it's late.
But it's late, yep.
Yeah. I think that might have
I just had an Auburn guy come on today by 5 o'clock. We talked about the game a little bit.
Icebox told me to come on so I can catch you after Pick'em show. Oh, okay. All right. They're gonna I think that's might have an effect on Auburn.
Oh, they like that game. Matter of fact, that was my guy Jeremy said. He said, Auburn need to come out there and drink some Red Bulls, coffee, or whatever.
Yeah, because hey, Michael Hogg, I appreciate you tuning in because that's going to be late to start a football game for them. Out on the West Coast, that's normal because they 3 hours behind us. Say it come on at 9 here, it's 6 there.
Yep.
So that's the norm for them. So yeah, man, it is what it is. But man, let's go ahead and get out of here. Hey, I appreciate everybody who joined us tonight. If you still here, Master Yoda, I see you. I see you, brother. Keith Holcomb and Robin, I see you. Even though I didn't get to many, Chief, even though I didn't get to many of the comments, I see y'all, and I appreciate y'all coming on and hanging out with them. Jay the Goat, and hey, we're gonna call it a night. We'll be back. I'll be back Friday night, probably around 8:30 maybe. I'll be back Friday night sometime before Saturday morning. But anyway, appreciate y'all joining. To everybody who gave a super chat, Bulldog 1776, King Brian, President Chip, Maurice, Crimson King, and DeMarco. Hey, I appreciate y'all, brother. And with that being said, you just want to say anything, Nick Saban Jr.?
Hey, come over to Nick Saban Jr. Sports Talk TV. Help your boy out. Hey, I talk all college football, whatever it is, let's do it. That's it.
All
CTS
right.
Sports Room Saturday morning and Saturday night. After the Alabama game, CTS and Saturday morning at 10:30, we got a pick'em show. We're going to pick 3 games, and we're going to give our thoughts on the game. Alabama is always one, and we go with 2 other teams, one out of conference and another team. So,
all right, and that's Icebox, right? That's Icebox. All right.
Yep.
Well, with that being said, y'all say it with us just one more time. Roll damn tide. And we out of here.
We out.